We are going to deck your halls and your doors and your urns and your baskets. If you're just joining us, I'm here with David Leon, and this is Improvements at HSN. And I'm looking at the outside of the front fascia of this home, which is our home to your home, and it's just beautiful. It's just laced in garland. Everything from your mailbox to the urns at your front porch. And I want to explain to you what this is. This is your choice of holiday greenery, and you order in one of two designs. We either have the Regal, or you can do the winter pine. So we'll go over which is which in just a minute. As a matter of fact, we probably should get a close-up of each so you have a mental picture of, as you look at each piece, you know what is what. That's winter pine. It's kind of flocked a little bit in the look of snow. That's winter pine. And then the other option is the Regal. So it's Regal or winter pine. Those are your two options. And then in your two options, we have the mailbox swag for $31.99, the wreath, the door wreath, which is $47.99, the basket, which is $47.99, the urn filler, which is $47.99, and then the garland, which is $63.99, all of which, are you ready for this? Free shipping, delivered to your door, and guaranteed delivery, of course, in the next 7 to 10 days. Plus, they're all on FlexPay. David, this is gorgeous. This is like a beautiful home, and you can go to hsn.com, by the way, and just add them to your shopping cart as you choose. Sure. But for a new homeowner or for a homeowner that's tired of what they've got,
that's right.
This is the way to do it. We did here.
This really is. If you ever go to a Christmas store, yes, this is what it looks like. You can actually have your home look like this. Now you can see, we've got the Regal. This is the Regal set up on the door here, and you can see the difference because the pine cones are larger. Now these are real pine cones, and they're dipped just on the edges with a little bit of glitter, just to give it that little pop of color. And you can also see that you've got the bigger ornaments on there as well. So it totally, completely changes the way that your home looks. Now, how about the wreath? This is not just your regular wreath. Look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is our 26-inch wreath, and you can see, again, you've got the bigger balls on there also, as well as the pine cones, the real pine cones. This is spectacular. I love this guy.
Now that's the urn filler.
This is the planter. This is for
the planter. Sorry. Yep, this is the urn filler here.
This is the urn filler there, and this guy is for the rails. Now, if you've got a deck or an outside patio where you're walking into your home and you really don't have anything decorated right there, so now you can go ahead and do it because this sits on your rail, and you can see it's got the wrought iron here with the cocoa fiber. It just gives it that added extra dimension. Gorgeous.
I would say to you, oh, you could make these yourself, but let me tell you something. A, why? And B, these are so densely decorated with lights and ornaments and cones. Yeah, really.
You know what? You should take a picture of you right there. I mean, look at. Could you imagine this being your home?
Welcome to my home.
If this was your home, could you imagine guests and everybody coming to your home?
What do you mean? This is my home.
This is your.
This is your home. David, let's go. He's going to walk over to the winter pine to show you the difference between the two. And we want to hear from you during the show. If you are ordering to decorate your home, we want to know whether you like the winter pine or if you prefer the Regal. So it's Regal or winter pine. So tell us the differences as you're over there.
Okay, so the winter pine, the difference is that you can see that the pine cones, again, these are real pine cones, and they're a little bit smaller and denser than the pine cones on the Regal. Also, we've got the berries with a little bit of holly leaves. But then if you look closely, and I love this, especially with the light cascading on the pine needles, you can see that they're frosted. You can see that it almost has that look of snow, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And this kind of looks like if you do get a Christmas tree and you have the little clippings that you have and you make a wreath out of it yourself, this is what this looks like. This is so real life. It's absolutely gorgeous. And also, look at all the lights. This is loaded with lights. Now, this is a 9-footer. The 9-footer is perfect because most doors are 7 foot. So you've got 7 foot up, 7 foot up. They meet in the middle, so you've got 2 9-footers here going all the way around your door. This is gorgeous. If this was the front of your home, you're going to be the hit of your neighborhood. That's for sure. So and Bill, look at the difference. Look at that mailbox. Could you imagine your mailbox looking like this?
This is so clever. Look at this. When you wrap it around the top of your mailbox, and it just locks around the entire box. And you know what? It's so welcoming, not just to the mailman, but to anybody that drives up to your home. Although the mailman's going to be like, boy, they got it going on with their mailbox. And look, they're beautifully done. They're low voltage LED, and they all run on batteries, so you don't have to run electric cords.
That's right.
You're going to love these. And you know what? There's nothing more beautiful than when you have garland wrapping around the entrance to your door to welcome people to your home. If you do happen to have columns, whether they're squared columns or rounded columns, do that kind of candy cane stripe all the way up the front of the door.
Yep.
Swag it over the front eave, welcoming people to your home. You know what I'm talking about? It really makes a difference between a really welcoming home and one that just has a wreath in the front door. The wreath is gorgeous, but everything else that's surrounding it, the urn fillers. I mean, if you have normally urns at the front of your home and the plants are dead or the flowers are dead and it's winter and it's getting cold up north, fill it. Look at this, how beautiful it is.
Look how beautiful it is. And you can see that it's substantial, too. This is 21 inches wide. So this is not just some little dinky little urn filler. This is filling up your urn, and this is a gorgeous way. You know, talk about curb appeal. Talk about when you have a Christmas party at your home, they're going to walk up into your front
curb
steps
appeal,
like
isn't
this.
That a show?
Yes, it is, matter of fact.
Yeah, I just love this for you. With only 1 minute left in this presentation, once again, let's just recite this. It's Regal, or you can do the winter pine. The winter pine, the tips of the pine are look like they're dipped in snow.
Yeah.
So it just has a little bit. The other one is just, you know, burgundy and green and gorgeous, and pine cones that look like you've spent hours putting them together. They're brand new. They're here for the holidays. You can either do an assortment online at hsn.com. You can pick what you need. By the way, the length of the garland is enormous, right?
Yeah, it's
We're talking 9 feet.
Foot. Yes.
So 9 feet will wrap all the way around, and you don't have to worry about just having to go out and buy more and more and more. We have garland that goes up and down our wrought iron fence in our townhome community, and it's gorgeous with white lights. You're going to love it. Thank you very much for your orders. And, you know, we want you to know.